Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My kindest regards to all of our friends and our lecturer for Introduction to Translation class, Mrs. Pratnyawati. So in this opportunity, we would like to present our explanation regarding our topic of discussion, which is auxiliaries and modals. But before we dive any deeper into our explanation, let us introduce ourselves first. We are from the third group consisting of I, Alicia Miza S, myself.
And my name Nanda Ardiyansyah.
My name is Nurhikmah.
My name is Dea Hipdhianti.
And I am Dhika Imeliya.
Without any further ado, let us explain our discussion. Next slide, please.
Okay, our topic is about auxiliaries and modals, and this is the content table of content. The first we're going to talk about definition, and then differences, and then example, and the last is conclusion. Okay, the first definition. What is auxiliaries? Auxiliaries has main verb to make a construction that it depends heavily on tenses, that it helps close question or it helps from compound tenses. Common auxiliaries include be, do, and have. And then, what is modals? Modals are used to convey shades of meaning and are dependent on, not in concord with their subject, and are therefore from tense aspects. It expresses possibility, ability, obligation, necessity, or permission.
Okay, so the next is differences. So first, auxiliaries support verb or tense form, and the next is modal express, meaning like possibility, necessity, and permission. And the next is modals do not change with subject or tense. Next slide, please.
And the next slide, for example, we have the auxiliary. For the first is be, is, am, or was, were, been, being, and the second have, has, had, having, and the third do, does, did, and C is reading. For the example, like C is reading, is present continuous, and then they have eaten, present perfect, and the last, do you like pizza, for the question. And for example, for modals, for the first is should, he should be here in a minute. And then for must, for the example, for must, she must be here in 3 minutes. And we have they ought to be here in 3 minutes. And the fourth must not, they must not be here in a few minutes, for the negative form. And for the last is might, can, may, would, etc. And the next slide.
Okay, here the problem in translation. The differences in sentence structure and grammar in English and Indonesian can create difficulties in direct translation. Here for the example, word for word translation of question text can be incorrect. And then English uses strict rules for auxiliary verbs and pronouns. And the last is Indonesia uses a flexible like can.
And the
And
next
for example,
is
in
example in the translation. So in translation English, we have they didn't keep their promise, did they? So in Indonesian translation, it goes like mereka tidak menepati janji mereka. Apakah mereka tidak? It's not like that. So in translation of Indonesia, it has to be mereka tidak menepati janji mereka, bukan? Or we can say it as mereka tidak menepati janji mereka, ya kan? Like that. Next slide, please.
And the last is about the conclusion. Auxiliaries and modals play an essential role in constructing clear and meaningful sentences in English, while auxiliaries verbs such as be, do, and have help from different tenses, voices, and questions. Modal verbs such as can, may, must, and should express the speaker's attitude, possibility, necessity, or ability. Understanding the difference between auxiliaries and modals, as well as knowing when and how to use them correctly, can significantly improve learners' accuracy and fluency in both spoken and written English. So yeah, we think that's all from us. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.